So I know it's been a while since I filmed for YouTube. I'm gonna do my everyday makeup base routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I got this when I had about, and I'm gonna do them quickly. Try to anyway. All I do is trace the shape of my brows and then I just fill them in. Nothing too. Yeah, I know it's been a hot minute since between work and getting sick, I lost my voice, so I really couldn't film a video if I wanted to when I was off for a while. So yeah, that really sucked. I hated losing my voice. That's like one of the most annoying things. I think it's one of the most annoying things. And I just fill this in. This is in the color dark brown, not really my shade. I know my hair is looking like a hot mess, but you know, we'll be doing that later after all the makeup is done. And then I like to go in with the spoolie and just spoolie the product in around the brow, just so there's no harsh lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my brows off camera just because they take me a good 10 minutes to do my brows. Okay, so I like to use my Milani Perfect and Conceal concealer. This is one of my absolute favorite drugstore concealers ever. It's not so heavy underneath the eyes. It is, first I thought it was full coverage, but I want to say it's medium to full coverage, and I like to build it up sometimes when my dark circles are really bad. But yeah, I've been MIA just because, you know, with work and then with getting sick, I just haven't been able to film or have mood to film, really, to be honest. But like, I've been loving on doing short videos for YouTube a little more lately, but I do love doing long videos from time to time. I do have some new makeup to try out. I know they're not really like new, but I do want to try them out with you guys in a separate video. The two face primers that I've been using lately is the Power Grip Primer, and I also love the Putty Primer, Poreless Putty Primer. The Poreless Putty Primer, I like to put it on where all my pores are the biggest and no more noticeable. As you can see, I am almost out. I do have the Putty Primer Luminous Primer, but I'm trying to use this up. I have used it a few times, the luminous one. So far I like that one, but I love this one to blur out my pores. So we're gonna go ahead. But yeah, I've been enjoying on doing short videos for YouTube lately, and yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. If you want to see more shorts, just let me know. But I also like to do long videos from time to time still. I am just gonna pat this in because I noticed that's what everybody does. I'm also filming for Instagram and TikTok. All of my social medias will be down below. So I want to do a easy purple look today. So we're gonna go in with my Violet Voss Sunset palette. Go with any palette you want. But first, we are also gonna prep these eyes. I forgot to do that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and prep these on both. Gonna take this brush. It is by Morphe. So yeah, I still use my Morphe stuff just because that's what I have in my collection mostly nowadays. Anyways, I'm gonna just pat this all over. I know this is an everyday base makeup routine, so I'm gonna go quickly with this eye look. I'm not gonna go into too much details on what I'm doing because I'm a little fast. I like to take a fluffy brush and go in with a light color first, which I think we're gonna go into this color called Sunset. We are gonna put that all in our crease. I know St. Patrick's Day is coming up and I should do a green look. I will do one, but I just feel like doing a purple look today. We are moving again. This will be like our third time moving. I will still be living in Florida, but right now I live near Orlando. So we're gonna be moving on to the Tampa side area, around that area, just because my cardiologist from Virginia is there. And so yeah, that's the main reason why we're moving around that area. And plus I think that's where we wanted to be in the beginning. But we came over here, you know, for jobs and stuff. Now we're gonna go into a bit of a darker color. So we're gonna go into Essence palette. This is the Essence Blooming palette. And we're gonna take this purple right here and we're gonna dust that over the pinkish purple we just put on. Deepen up that a bit. Deepen it up a bit. Just a tad. I wanted to do an easy spring look today, so just because spring is also around the corner. I cannot believe that. That is so crazy. Like, spring is just around the corner. This year it has just started. And so we're also gonna go ahead and go into this purple right here, a bit of a darker shade. I know the mirror is broken. It came in the mail like that. We're using a small pencil brush, and this is the Morphe M431. But yeah, this is to also deepen up a little bit more. So if you want to go ahead and skip this eye makeup part, you can go ahead and do so. This is just for the people that really want to know how I'm getting this look that's just in my head right now. I'm feeling purple today, and that's what we're doing. Alrighty, so the main color I want to have it focused on is this lilac purple and this violet Voss palette, and that's what the color is called, lilac. And we're gonna place this all over my lid. You can use whatever eyeshadow palettes that you have with the same colors that, you know, has the same kind of colors. You don't have to use the exact same kind. Essence is an affordable brand. I just wanted to sit down and play with makeup today with you guys, to be honest. And I haven't done that in a while because my channel is about vlogs, just about everything basically. And I just want to sit down and play with makeup today. And show you my everyday base makeup routine that has updated from the last time that I've done a base makeup routine video. But I also wanted to just play with makeup today. Okay, I'm back. So these are the eyelashes that I'm wearing right now. They're Ruffle by Kiss. I swear these are like my favorite eyelashes, especially when I want dramatic but not too dramatic, or wispy but not so wispy. And like in between, they're perfect for me. 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing these most of the time. Yes, I love fluffy lashes, but there are some days where I don't want too fluffy of a lash. Like, I love my fluffy lashes, but I also like these kind of lashes where like they're in between, not too fluffy and not too wispy. So lately I've been going back and forth with either my Maybelline Superstay foundation or my Juvias Place Radiance foundation. Today's where I want a very full coverage. Today's where I don't want a very full coverage, but a light feel on my face. And so I think today we're gonna go in with the Juvias Place foundation, the new one, the I Am Magic Radiance foundation. This is in the color, I wanna say 610. So yeah, we're gonna shake this up. My pump is broken, so I have to, I don't know, it's sent to me that way with the pump broken and everything. So it does come with the pump, but mine just doesn't work. So we're gonna go ahead and just dot this around my face. This foundation is medium to full coverage. You could definitely build it up if you need to, but since I'm not breaking out at all right now, I don't think I need to build it up. And I'm just gonna use my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just gonna blend this out. I notice now that I'm getting older, my taste in makeup has changed a bit from when I did start doing makeup. I used to like, you know, super dramatic and all out there kind of makeup. I still do, but I notice that I gravitate more to more of an easier makeup look these days. Still colorful and everything, but more of an easier way to do it instead of like cut creases and all that stuff. And I don't know, that's just me. I don't know, that's how I am nowadays. I don't really do too much cut creases. I do once in a while. I'm not gonna sit here online and say I don't do them at all, but once in a while I will do a good cut crease when I feel like it and when I'm in the mood for a cut crease. Lately, I've been doing easy, colorful looks lately. I don't know, my makeup taste has changed a lot. I noticed over the years. So I still like a good full coverage foundation, but sometimes I like a light, like a medium coverage foundation, especially when my skin is looking really, really good, when it's not breaking out. So it's not breaking out, so foundation today. So this is the side with the foundation and the side without the foundation. Yes. I love this foundation. It feels so light on the skin. It feels like you have nothing on your face. So I'm going with my Milani Perfect and Conceal Concealer, and we're gonna conceal these bags of mine. And some days my bags are terrible and some days they are not that bad. Today they are not that bad, I don't think. Maybe a little worse than yesterday, but I also like to highlight my chin a little, my nose. I don't put too much on my nose anymore. I don't know, makeup trends change from all the time. Like I've noticed, like back in 2016 it's a full beat face, and now it's like less is more. But as you can see, I still do a 2016 full beat face, just with a lighter foundation. Lighter foundation. You know what I'm trying to say. I usually take a brush and do this. Sometimes I do add a second coat concealer, just because sometimes, some days my bags are worse than others, especially when I don't get enough sleep. Now this Juvias Place foundation does have a scent to it, like a sunscreen kind of scent to it. If you don't like a scent to your foundation, then I definitely will not recommend getting it, but I can get past it, and I love this foundation so much. This is a makeup product I want to try with you guys. It is the Makeup Revolution Cream Contour. I don't really do much of cream contouring, but I want to try it out. Just see how it goes. I just stick with the regular bronzer. I'm looking for this is in the color medium. I'm hoping this is my right shade. I didn't want to try this on a day I had to go to work because I'm like, I don't really do cream contour. Might as well wait till I have a day off to try it. Oh, it looks very cool toned to me. It looks cool toned. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this goes. We're gonna go ahead, I see people use a sponge, so we're gonna use a sponge. Or sometimes they use a brush as well, but a lot of times see people using a sponge to blend this out. Probably a different sponge from what they use for their foundation. I'm gonna add a little more. It looks really nice, you know, very light. Definitely going over it with a powder bronzer. So we're gonna go ahead and a little more. I just used a little just because I didn't know how pigmented it was gonna be. So now I feel like I want to try it with a brush, like blending it out with a brush. Yeah, definitely like using the sponge better. To me, I like using a sponge, definitely. If I ever use cream contour, I definitely like using the sponge better. Definitely like using the sponge better. I mean, it blends out very nicely, but not like super pigmented, but you know, if you want like a light. Now we're gonna go in with my Juvias Place medium bronzer, and we're just gonna put that on top. This is like my absolute favorite bronzer ever. I like this one, and I also like the NYX matte bronzer. Those are my two favorite drugstore bronzer ever that I've tried so far. But I'm just using dabbing motions, not swiping motions or anything, because I'm afraid it will pick up the whatever you think, you guys. I like it. I actually like it. It's more of a natural feel. I can get with it. Actually, I like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, so I'm glad I waited to see if I would like it. Try it out on my day off of work, and I didn't want to wear a product that I didn't like to work. So, because me, I would just, if I don't like something on my face, like a look or anything like that, I would just take it all off and start it over. So I have to make sure I like the look that I wear to work, or if I don't, it's like I'm out of luck, especially if I'm out of time. So the powder I'm using, the I Am Magic setting powder by Juvias Place in the color White Sand. This is my new favorite setting powder. Not sponsored. Yeah, I love how this makes my under eyes feel after I set it. It makes it feel so smooth, not so cakey or anything like that. So I like to bake a little bit, just a tad, just so my concealer does not crease, because it will crease during the day, and I don't want that at times, especially when I'm at work. So I definitely like baking my concealer for a little while, not too long or anything like that. I don't know, my nose is always the hardest spot for me to get my concealer to stay, like right here and right there. Always a spot that I miss, and I don't understand. I don't know how to get that to stay there. And I also like to carve out my nose, just my nose contour a bit. I also like to set here, just so it can have a little bit of a highlighted areas there. And then I like to carve out. So yeah, like I said, we're moving again. I'm hoping that this is our last move, to be honest. I am hoping that this is our last move, my mom and I. Still in Florida, of course, but we're gonna go back to the Tampa side, just because, like I said, my doctor is there. So for the under eyes, my lower lash line, I just took this dark purple from the Essence palette and I just dragged it underneath. I think I'm just gonna leave waterline alone, and I'm gonna take one of my favorite mascaras, is the Milani Anti-Gravity. Yes, I have lashes on, so I'm not gonna act like, hey, this is what it looks like. No, but I love this. One day I will definitely show you what it looks like without my lashes on. Carefully put some mascara here. This brush is from BH Cosmetics, one of my favorite brush lines. Yes, I got foundation in my hair. I see that. I will be taking care of that in a moment. I'm using my all-time favorite setting spray is Milani Make It Last. I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution highlighter and Sugar Cookie, and we're just gonna highlight the highest points of our face here. I still like to highlight the crap out of my face though. And my nose. I also like to highlight my inner corner. There goes my brush. And okay, we don't need her right now anymore. And also my brow bone. This blush with some other kind of blush sometimes, because oh girl, let me tell you, if you just go right in with that blush by Juvias Place is pigmented, so you gotta be careful. So I like to go in with this blush, color blush right here, this light pink one. Go a little bit. I'm gonna take the Essence blush in the color Be Fitting. Can I read? And a little bit of that. And since it's purple on my face, I kind of want to go in with a little bit of the purple eyeshadow and use that as well. Just a little dab, just like that. And make our own combination of. Sometimes I like to make my own concoctions with blushes and eyeshadows, and it makes your own color. Like, yes, that fits the look perfectly. I don't know, I've been about blush for a while, and I've just been wanting to collect a lot of colors and blushes lately. I want to stock up on blushes with different colors. I love blush. I'm a whore for blush. I love it. I love it, I love it. Blush on my cheeks, okay? I don't care. But I will definitely, so bad. Yes. So I'll be right back with my hair done, and we'll do lips, and that will be it. So the lip I am taking is the Urban Decay lipstick in Text Me, or Taxum. Is it Textum? Yeah, in the color Texum. And there you have it, my everyday face makeup routine, and a little eye makeup tutorial for you as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy these kind of sit down, play with my makeup with me kind of videos as well, let me know by giving a video a thumbs up. And comment down below what you guys like to see next, what products you like for me to try out. But yeah, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel to become part of my family here on YouTube. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.
Don't overthink it, baby. It's just